That's the thing I realized over maybe like the past 2 months or so, especially this year. It's like I've given so much practical advice, but it really comes down to the actual mentality. That's the reason why most people don't see success from the actual practical advice. You can give people absolutely everything. I think it's like a take quote. Like I can give you everything, every piece of knowledge that I have ever learned, but you won't take action with it. This is the truth with like the free live streams and the free guides that I've given. Is like, I don't know, maybe 50,000 people have viewed them or something like this. Like I think the 45-minute guide now, it's got like 17,000 views, 18,000 views, something like that. It's like 5% retention to the end, 7% retention to the end. Out of those, however many thousand people, 1,000 people, whatever. It's like, out of those 1,000 people, I guarantee literally 80% aren't doing it like 2 weeks after. Like 20% of the 7% that have actually watched it are actually going to do it. And then are they actually going to stick with it for 6 months? Are they actually going to stick with it for 12 months? Like, no, they're not. So it's like, all really comes down to the mentality. You can be given absolutely everything, but it's
completely true.
All the fucking action mentality.
You did a voice note about this like in January, I think. And there's a bunch of us in EK who were messaging each other about this voice note in particular. And you sounded almost like angry, but like passionate. And you talked about how you could give all of us your winning products, your warehouse, your suppliers, basically everything. You could give all that to us today, and the vast majority of it would still fuck it up. And you talked about how if you live in the West, you have the greatest opportunity in front of you. And it's so true. And you said you can't waste it. And the way you said it, you can't waste it. And the way that came across, there was a bunch of us were all talking about this voice note. There's one guy said to me, I've listened to it 5 times already. He's at the gym and he was like, I just keep listening to this fucking voice note. And that mindset piece is true, because in February of last year, if you'd given me your winning products, your warehouse, your stuff, I would have fucked it up. My mindset now, if I do that, it would be very different, because my mindset has evolved. Some of it is also around feeling like not wanting to seem like a fraud by like, oh, I'm telling people how they should do things. I'm not doing it myself, but also like two-way respect, right? So like I built a relationship with you over the last time and I help you out with stuff, work together on things, Oscar, other people in the group, whoever. And it's like, now it's almost that as well. I'm not gonna let myself down. I don't wanna let you down. Because if you bring me on your pod or whatever, like I'm now a reflection of your community. And so I've always been almost a bit protective as well about EK, to be honest. So when people join and they struggle, and some people, they give up so easily, like, oh, this is shit, it's not this, it's not that. And I try and help them because I want them to feel the benefit that EK brings, because I know the benefit.